Go this year, didn't they? They didn't make it as far this year.
Rebuilding.
Yep. All right, fire away. Whoever has anything.
Serge gonna not go?
Yeah, Serge is out. Getting closer though.
Closer.
Closer.
Kyle's getting a sweat out there, I guess.
Yep.
Still a while away.
Yeah, but also closer. I think within maybe around about a week.
Okay.
Maybe next weekend. That'll be good. Yep. Slowly getting them back, hopefully. Maddie, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
I guess you kind of talked about it this morning, but the Hawks will probably be coming out ready to go the way things are going.
Well, I think you got to have some resiliency and bounce back in this league, right? And I think like I said, I think Lloyd does a good job of showing some toughness and organization and all that stuff. And I would imagine they're gonna, you have to pick yourself up in this league and come back and play. And I would expect them to do that tonight.
Are you leery of that in a sense, Nick? The fact that they've had like a team meeting and
I mean, I don't know what we can do,
Right.
Other than
except yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, there's always some circumstance. It seems like in this league that we need to go play. We can't. I always say this to my staff when they're talking about watching other games. I say, we got enough to worry about with our own team. Let's make sure we keep focusing on them. And again, I've tried to talk to my guys about this is another really good opportunity for us. Some guys going to get some good minutes that hadn't been getting any again tonight because of numbers and stuff. And I think we're dressing 10 or 11 max tonight. So everybody could hit the floor tonight.
Yeah.
So get ready and worry about ourselves and go play hard.
You always do this, Nick, in that guys always have to be ready because, like you said, they could come in and there's different schemes and stuff that you use. How much do you think that benefits your guys knowing that I'm not just going to sit down there on the end of the bench? I might have to be able to go here.
Well, I think it's a professional approach that they should take, right?
Yeah.
I don't give them all a chance sometimes, but every now and then we'll go off the script a little bit and try to keep them ready. And I really like to try to at least give lately, especially because we're trying to still figure out our new guys and our young guys a little bit. I'll give them a little first half stint and it's kind of up to them that they get their 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes can grow as much as they want it to, depending on their play. Yeah. And I think that's the thing we try to do, to try to reward them within the game if they're playing well. We'll let them have a real, you've seen us let a bench guy have a 14-minute stint straight or something like that if they're really playing well. And I think it just, for me, it just feels like the right thing to do. And why not? When guys are playing well, let them go.
Trae Young, we talked a little bit about it this morning, how his development and like he's seeing new stuff, and is he a guy that could be a target for some of, let's say, your schemes tonight? Well,
yeah, you certainly got a scheme against him, right? Yeah. And I just think he's too prolific of a scorer, and he's got the ball a lot, et cetera. I've been impressed with him, not only in just his scoring and his deep shooting and his array of kind of floaters and all those ways he can get shots off. But you hear me talk about this a lot. When you're a scorer and the defense puts 2 or 3 or sends bodies to you got to get off it because you've done your job. And I think he does a good job of that as well. He's starting to find all the options out there on both sides of the floor, the roller, the lob, the weak side, the cutters, et cetera. And I think I give him credit for that, right? Yeah. But I also, like we talk about that with Pascal, he's going to have to, when you start seeing those coverages constantly, you get better at them because of the reps and the minutes. But I think again, he's progressing pretty quickly with that stuff.
Nick, a word about Terence. Those of us who cover the SEC obviously saw him last year. His progression from where he came from is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a heck of a story, really. From where he's come from, and I would say it's even impressive from like our first days with him. We obviously saw an athletic, strong kid that'll not afraid, You know, he'll vault up and shoot, but I think he's gotten a lot better in the 3 or 4 months he's been with us. And you know, I can't say much more about the way he's played of late. You know, he comes in and impacts the games immediately, and he's been a game changer. You know, he's really changed the momentum of a couple of games for us because, again, he can do a lot of things, but the best thing he can do right now for us is vault up and take that 3 ball, and he's knocked them down. He can get to the rim. He's big, you know, big and strong. He can guard. He can get to the defensive glass a little bit. And that group of him and Rondé and Chris have been kind of an energy package here lately, and it's great to see. Really a huge benefit and surprise, especially considering our injuries.
No chance of going to CFL.
I don't know. Maybe. He'd probably darn good.
Yeah.
Probably darn good. But yeah, the chance, if he does, he has
It's a running
to.
start.
If he does, he has to play for the
Right
Argonauts.
field.
Yeah, Argonauts only, exclusive.
Hey NBA fans, Kelly McGill here. If you enjoyed that last video, be sure to click subscribe down below.